chapter 4, verse 12 and 13.
Okay. 4 and 13?
1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12 and 13.
Okay, got it. Okay. The book of 1 Peter 4 and 12, 13. And it reads, Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as do some strange thing happen unto you. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Mashiach's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy.
Now, us coming in this faith, the affliction of teaching this word, women, you got to deal with it. Your husband outside looking like a dang fool for the Lord. That's 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians, you got 1 Corinthians 1 and 1 Corinthians 4. We fool for Hamashiach. Guess what? Your man is outside. Maybe it's a man that a woman has a interest for. He on the highways and byways, looking like a fool. You cleaving to that understanding. Guess what? You a fool. You a fool too. You know. He on the corner. People throwing rocks at him. It's not for you to get in the car and say, "Who are they throwing stones at?" No, you gotta get angry, have that spiritual anger. Like, yo, look how he enduring. Guess what? Guess what? One of those stones was meant for your ass too. Your children, right? Because when you go to 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, they're going to afflict those that fear the Lord. You are part of it because you're under your head, man. But it's really about attacking the man. Because what did the serpent do? Yeah, he went to the woman, but it was really going to affect the man. Because did Eve keep it to herself? No, Adam, look what I learned. And then brought the bullshit to him, and then he devoured this wicked wisdom. Now he's like God, knowing wickedness when he already knew righteousness. So if Adam would have said, hell no, man, girl, didn't I tell you? Smacked her and be like, and then now she feeling a certain way. But that's how the serpent knew. If I get the girl, I can get the man.
That part.
You know, so that's what the enemy want. You know, as soon as a man is afflicted, you women that believe in this faith, being single or not single, you truly believe in the Lord, that's part of your suffering. Like, man, I believe in this.
Yeah.
Brothers wearing garments, I believe that Yahweh shine black. I believe that we only getting salvation. Yo, that we gotta have the confidence to go teach, but you gotta sit there and really believe. Your family might argue you and say, hey man, you still believe in that? You part of a cult. You gotta think of slick words. Yeah, I'm part of a culture. You gotta come up with slick words, but when the man get afflicted, you get afflicted.
Yeah. It's like you. The scriptures, like the beloved brother was just saying, we are made fools for the sake of Yahweh's will, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but I rather be a fool for the Lord than to be a fool and be out in the world. Because listen, man, the scriptures tell us, okay, them who seek to save their life shall lose it on this side. Okay. Right. And listen, we'll gladly lose our lives in this hellhole for the sake of Yahweh than to be a part of the hellhole and suffer the wrath of Yahweh that is to come. You know, it's just that simple, man. You know, why try to do it big on this side? This is why we don't celebrate birthdays. Why do it big on this side? Okay, we was born into captivity. For what? Okay, it's just, this place is literally captivity, man. This is Egypt, man. It's a spiritual Sodom and Egypt. Okay, and for us, hope for the next, man, we don't wish to be here. We don't want to be here any longer, man. Okay, we gotta bust our asses, juggle the truth, which is a huge workload, and then juggle our households, our families, our bills, just other perpetual snares and traps that we face on a daily basis, man. Okay, the quote unquote black man has always been the primary target on the earth. Okay, we've always been the primary target. Okay, so and when Esau Edom, when he finessed Eve, when he finessed you Eves out there, okay, had you, okay, taking on all the philosophies and ideologies, you know, that ultimately caused us to fall as a whole nation. Okay, he did it through you. It is what it is, man. And that's another thing. That's another hard pill. That's, you know, Eve, that we don't want to be swallowed. They hate the fact that we are in this situation ultimately because of Eve went off, you know. That's really how it happened, you know. And we all suffering the consequences because sin entered the earth through the woman, and through her we all die, man. And this is not to like put anything on y'all, trying to like downplay y'all or anything like that, because, you know, we love y'all, Eve. We love y'all, you know. But it is what it is, man. It's the facts. It is what it is. We're not trying to put the blame on you or anything like that, but this is what happened, man.
We all in a chain of darkness because of one man's sin, which was Adam. Adam is the head, but we all died because of the woman, you know. But it go hand in hand. Adam was the man. It started with him, who had the breath of life. That let you know a righteous man could be persuaded by things of the world.
Yeah.
You know. But guess what? He still was able to bring forth a righteous seed. First it was Abel. Then Abel got killed. His righteous blood crying out. Then he had Seth. You know. So even though he slipped, the Lord still allowed him to be fruitful and to bring forth a righteous seed in the ministry.
Yeah.
Okay. But you can get 2nd Ezra chapter 8 verse 52 if you can. I'm gonna read this point, and then I'm gonna read 2nd Ezra 7 and 6. It says, okay, going back into the point of 2nd Ezra 7, when it's talked about the fire on the right hand and deep water on the left. The fire represents affliction, correction, and tribulation. The water represents the overwhelming temptation and confusion of the world. The elect must balance carefully between both, walking the straight line of righteousness. So Yahushua will be with us through the fire and the water. So the affliction, the correction, the tribulation, the temptation, and the confusion of the world. 2nd Ezra 7 and 6, a city is built and set upon a broad field, and it's full of all good things. Now read that 2nd Ezra 8 and 52. Like I said in the comment section, if you edify, put a 1 in the chat. If you are not edified, put a 2 in the chat, and then leave on the way out.
2nd Ezra 51, 52?
Yeah, 8 and 52.
Okay, the book of 2nd Ezra 8 and 52, and it reads, for unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready if plenteousness is made ready if a city is builded, and rest is allowed, ye perfect goodness and wisdom.
Right, so when you look at all the things the Lord has said was going to happen, it said the time to come is prepared. So look, the famine of the word is already prepared because it was already written. It was said it was going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to be fulfilled. The MOTB, it was said, prophesied, and it's going to be fulfilled. Jacob's trouble, it was said, multiple examples, it's going to be fulfilled. The kingdom was already spoken about, how the gold will look, how you going to have your servants, your nations. Guess what? Since it was already written and spoke about, it's already happened. It's just because we in this human flesh, you know, our time is a little slower than the Lord's. Because 1,000 years is one day to the Lord.
It's just one day.
And one day is 1,000. So it's like our time moving slow, but it's already done. We're already in the kingdom because Ezra's seen those that was getting crowned. That means he's seen the elect already. And he's seen himself, even though he didn't say, I see myself, because that's in reincarnation. So he didn't know what he looked like. So he was able to see the finished result. So it's already prepared for us. This is why we're happy, you know. If you want, you can get Luke 12:32. I'll get Isaiah 60 and 21. I'll get that one first. It's Isaiah chapter 60 in verse 21. And this is what it reads. It says, outside at 20, it says, the sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself. This doesn't mean ain't gonna be no more sun or no more moon. For Yahweh shall be thy everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended. Thy people also shall be righteous, and they shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. Right, we're gonna be in glorified form. Right, our kingdom is gonna be illuminated with pure gold from Euphrates all the way to the Nile. That's bigger than the state of Israel. The area where the 12 tribes is at. Our land was bigger than that, but we're gonna fully get that land in the kingdom, man.
Yeah, in the whole world, man. The whole earth.
Man.
The whole earth. We're gonna have dominion over the whole earth. We're gonna have rulership over the whole earth, man. We're gonna have the Holy Land in that glorified state. Our body's gonna be in the glorified state. We're gonna have spiritual powers. I don't know if that would be of those numbers that get it. But man, we're gonna be traveling not just on this earth, but in different planets too, man.
I believe it.
We're gonna be all over the place. We're gonna be on Mars. I'm gonna link up with the brother Gabar, okay, on Saturn.
Do you believe?
Okay? That's a beautiful thing, okay? And like the brother was just saying, I just wanted to touch a point on. He just said that something as if is already set up. The kingdom of heaven is already being established on earth as it is in heaven, man. It's like the Lord is doing it through the Spirit, though.
Yeah.
He's doing it through the Spirit. Okay, he's establishing the house of David through the Spirit. Okay, he's building up the temple, man. It's happening. Listen, the kingdom of heaven is already within us already.
Yeah.
Okay, spiritually, we already in the kingdom, spiritually. But when Yahweh Shai return, that's when the physical manifestation of it will come into fruition, man. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Yeah.
But it will speak, and it's happening. The scriptures are speaking, the prophecy is speaking, the elect is waking up, and this is one telltale reason why all these end time prophecies is jumping off the pages, man.
Yeah.
Because we can see the Lord's elect waking up. It's happening in real time.
Clockwork.
Okay?
This last verse, that you can read that.
Yeah.
It says, a little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, Yahweh, will hasten in it. I will hasten it in its time. Now, we're going to be able to enjoy our children. Even though we're going to have so many, your children might have to make a schedule. Hey, yo, Dad, can I see you next week? Because you're going to have so many children.
Yeah.
Right? The wife's going to be in order. You're going to be gone. Guess what? She's not going to be complaining. She's going to be in more order, right? Dealing with the children, having her own servants. Ain't no, let me lay under you all day. Guess what? It's going to be a man saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to lay with you all day. We're going to just chill, right? Well, it's not going to be none of that. It's going to be back in straight order, and it's going to be pleasant. You having your daughter your wife not laying down, giving birth, or having an epidural, the baby gonna come out and actually know who they is, have a glorified form. Your wife is gonna be gordelicious, let alone, like what they say, sometimes the more children she has, she deteriorate, the beauty take away from her. And then the more old she get, now her body ain't the same, she started getting weak. In the kingdom, she gonna be fire.
It ain't gonna be like that in the kingdom. You know, one of the biggest consequences for Eve drinking the juice, okay, and eating the philosophies and being beguiled by Esau Edom was the painful birth. Okay, it's painful for Eve to give birth on this side, you know, because that was one of her consequences for going on. Okay, but in the kingdom, that ain't gonna be like that. She's just gonna be just popping them out.
Like Skittles.
Okay, she's just gonna be just walking around, just poof. Well, that's one baby right there.
It's still gonna be the same in the law. Like when you have a son, you can't be touched for a certain time.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if it's saying a little one should become 1,000 and a one a strong nation, that may not just that's not just happen with one woman.
Oh no.
Because you gotta bear a child, wait for it to be delivered.
Yeah.
That man gonna be planting seeds like a gardener.
Yes.
I'm gonna plant a seed there. Then I'm gonna go over there. Then I'm about to go all the way to the other seed over there.
It's happening.
And then come back. Hey, yo, love.
It's happening.
Hey, what you been doing? You want to go on a chariot ride? Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go to Planet Gabar, or let's go above the firmament real quick.
Yeah.
Right? Come back, and then she got another child.
Wow.
You know, and your servant's coming with you, right?
Yeah.
Lord willing. And then you come back, and then you seeing your other wives, your other children, your other son, your other daughters. Then they get of a certain age, and you like, hey, yo, brother, hey, yo, mighty man, yo, my daughter at a certain age, hey, I think you should take her as a wife. She can cook, she can clean, she got small kneecaps.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Her toes match, you know what I'm saying? Her name is Zusia.
Yeah, and we're gonna be able to enjoy our children, man.
Man, what?
It ain't gonna be like how it is on this side. We're gonna be able to enjoy our children's their whole life.
Right.
Ain't gonna have to worry about Edom getting caught up by Esau Edom, taking us down for child support, taking us through the court system, going back and forth through the court to fight for custody. Ain't none of that shit gonna be happening.
Right.
Shit gonna be in order, okay? And listen, righteousness is gonna be established, okay?
Right.
Eve ain't gonna be able to play those games with you. She ain't gonna be able to take the children from you and play with you and play with your mind all because she's mad because you don't want to be with her no more or it didn't work out no more. None of that. Okay? We're gonna be able to enjoy our babies, man.
Come on, man.
We ain't gonna have to worry about that bullshit no more, man. So this is why us hopeful elects and you beloved Akim out there should be hastening the day.
Yeah.
That Yahweh shall return, man, so we get out this hellhole, man.
Right.
So we can enjoy our families, so we can have spiritual powers, we can have glorified bodies, man.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being up underneath these fucking heathenistic nations. I'm tired of having to go to the corner store and smell armpits all fucking day. I'm tired of looking at these damn heathens every fucking day. I'm tired of having to go to work and look at Esau Edom dorky ass every damn day. I'm
Right.
sick of that shit, man.
Right, like for me, I worked all week for these Edom